Welcome back to another trade recap video. Today is Monday. It was a no news Monday today. Let's go through today's trade that I had analyzed this morning. There was no trade that I took. I didn't take a trade, just to keep it very, very simple and get straight to the point. No trade was taken. New York session didn't open. New York has a bank holiday today. New York didn't open, so there's momentum in New York. New York is still moving, but you can see that the volume's pretty low compared to what it usually is, and obviously with no news and everything coming out. So I'll just do a quick rundown on my analysis. I'm going to go into the 4 hour because it'll be more clear. So I had this level here, which was broken, which made an indication, a correction which made a lower high, and then a continuation. And then we had another indication past this low, and then a correction, and then I was waiting on somewhat of a continuation. That was what I wanted to see on Friday, and then I ended up seeing it, and I chose not to take the trade because the high time frame is bullish and we've been pushing all-time highs. And then when you go to the weekly analysis, it had hit my dynamic support level, and you can see that price is hitting my dynamic resistance level, but there's actually only 2 touch points on that resistance level, so we'll see if it ends up just pushing past it. If it does, it really make a difference because price is still bullish. But yeah, we can see that on the 1 hour. Well, we can see that since this morning, so I'm a little bit tired, it's 12:30 right now, but we can see that this morning price opened up, it shot past all-time highs, and that's it. Like, that's all that price did. It didn't make any correction. Like, it pulled back a little bit here, and there was another little pullback very early on the lower time frame here, but you can see that on the higher time frame, which is what I'm following for my strategy, you can see that price didn't do anything. It didn't give me any entry at all, but what it did do is tell me that price is bullish, and it confirmed by making a new high and breaking past these highs in this resistance level. On the high time frame, price is still bullish. You can, if you want to use the 4 hour, you can see we got a high, we got a lower high, we got a high, lower high. I don't know which area you'd want to use here. High, lower high, high. So it makes sense. But there was just a lot of bearish structure and bearish indications here. Obviously, that's going quite far back in time, but if we even go the last 3 days or so, we've been pushing up. Obviously, it was also the weekend here. I'm retired. But yeah, you can see that price, it literally did nothing. This is a little retracement that I was talking to you guys about before. Got a little bit of an indication, correction, continuation, and you're probably looking at that and being like, yes, that is a great trade, like look at the R to R that you would get, but it's really not a good trade. Like, price corrected, but there was no bearish structure. And then if you want to talk about the bullish structure that started, we got what? A high, a low, a high, high, low, high, high. So what would you have entered off of? Like this, somewhere around here, and you have to target that if you want to talk about the rules. And yeah, it would have been negative. I can already tell by looking at that it would have just been like a crap setup, and I don't work with the lower time frames anyway, so that was just more an example. I would never have really taken that. But yeah, that is what the charts are looking at at the end of the day. What I'm going to do is I'm going to flick over to my journal, and we're going to do journaling together. This is what my, check this off. This is what my notes look this morning. So the high time frame was bullish, waiting for new high, so waiting for the indication, low levels. So those are the key levels. Choppy could be trending later on in the day. My bias today is long. Setups are waiting for a new indication to all-time high, which is what we got. If price continues to make lows, I'll sit out. I sat out the whole day anyway because I didn't get a correction. I'm tired. I'm still feeling tired now. So we've got gold, which we are trading off of. ICC indication. There was no correction. This is literally going to be such a simple journaling session. I didn't take any trades, so it doesn't really matter. Emotions. I wasn't too eager, to be honest, because of the bank holiday. And obviously, the bank holiday basically means that the US institutions aren't opening up, So the big players in the market, so the banks, hedge funds, the blah 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 blah, they won't be. They all wouldn't be open today, and that's what brings in the volume and brings in the volatility, which short-term traders really can capitalize off of. So because there was none of those in the market in New York, and there was no correction, because ideally, like, I could have seen if price had made a clean correction in Asia session, I could have taken a continuation in London, but it just, other than that, like, just didn't really make sense for me to enter a trade today with the bank holiday. Did I follow my plan? Yes, I did, because I didn't enter on the indication. Mistakes noticed. I didn't do my back testing. I didn't have time for that today. And then I didn't do my pre-trading routine, which is reading over my notes and saying my affirmations. I didn't do any of those today. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna give myself a 7, because now I'm getting annoyed with myself because I keep not doing this. Like, it's something that I know I need to do, but I'm just not doing it. It's really frustrating me that I'm just being so lazy, but it's fine. I'm just gonna keep holding myself accountable. The more I write down, the more I'm going to be urging myself to do it, if that makes sense. Key takeaways from today. I did a lot of learning about the markets. So just understanding the way markets move. And also, did I backtest today? I actually think I might have backtested today. No, I think I did backtest today. Hold on. Have a look. Humbled because I most definitely did not backtest, and humbled again because have a look at what I've done. Yeah, I've decided that I would put it into my Tuesday journal, and it's Monday today, but because it's 12 past, it's technically Tuesday, but that's annoying. I'll just copy it over, it's fine. What I'll do better is follow my daily routine better, and then let's upload some screenshots. There we go. I lost the screenshot. Why can't I do it? I'm really, really tired. I was tired this morning. Okay, this is not working. I was tired what I'm doing. I was tired this morning. Like, I leaped out of bed to do my morning analysis because I wanted to get a video out, and I was just so tired. So I'm really, really excited to go to sleep. But yeah, I got a lot of studying done today, which was really good. But yeah, I'm just gonna wait for this to upload. It's saved. But yeah, that was today. Nothing too exciting to really report, but I did a lot of study, I hope you guys had a great trading day. Please let me know how your day went for trading, and I will see you guys tomorrow for a morning analysis. Bye.